The speculation for his deal is about $20 million a year. Bobby Marks, ESPN's money guy, threw out Marcus Smart, 4 years, 96. I'm sorry, 4 years, 78. Terry Rozier got 4 for 96 with the Hornets. Tim Hardaway, 4 for 75. That's definitely a starting point. 4 for 75. The Pistons, the Pacers, the Magic, and the Spurs, right now, the only 4 teams with a minimum of $20 million of cap space. New York, of course, mentioned because of the ties to his dad. The Pacers, Carlisle drafted him and loves him. Indiana, Orlando, and the Spurs are set at the guard position, according to Marks, and have other positional needs. And the Knicks can go ahead and get involved, but they would need to clear $20 million in cap space. So we're looking at least around $20 million a year. Where have the Tolos been standing on it so far?
Well, the Tolos want to bring everybody back because the Tolos have said on the trucker.com text line, don't mess up the chemistry. We're so close. We love our boys. It's very much what the Mavericks have done for and had for 2 decades now. We love our boys in blue. Let's not get rid of these guys. Let's give them a chance to grow and build and all that crap.
I'm not going to re-sign him. If I agree with Charles, he's not putting you over the top. He can be a 3, he can't be a 2. So I can't give him number 2 money. Whatever that number 2 money is going to be, I'm not going to go ahead and re-sign him for that.
So they can offer the most years. They can do 5 versus 4 because of the bird rights. And the free agent market is going to have a lack of spending amongst teams because and
it's a weak market too.
Yeah.
And then you got to weigh this. If you waste a year, right? We're not going to overcommit because he's not a true Robin. Then you're burning another one of Luka's years with the clock ticking on that.
Yeah, you are.
I think the Mavs, I feel confident saying the Mavs are going to pay him. Even if it means overpay, I think that they're going to go ahead and pay him. We've struck out in free agency nonstop. I don't know how the league is going to go ahead and look at Luka now in terms of wanting to come here and play. I don't know what your other alternatives are. I know that Brunson is not good enough as a 2 for this team to win the title. I know that, but I don't know where else you turn. It feels like you're a little bit trapped, and the Mavs are going to pay him. That's my prediction.
They're going to pay. If they want to bring him back, obviously they're going to pay. They could, despite being over the cap, they could sign him up to about $30 million, $31 million. Man, it's so much money. It's so much money, and they're going to be they're a luxury tax payer again.
First time since 2011?
Yeah, do they really want that? Is that what Mark wants to be? Now, he has always said that is the cost of doing business in the NBA. If you want to win, you're going to lose money.
Let me give you some comps. Donovan Mitchell's making 32. Adebayo is making 32. Tatum is making 32. Anthony Towns, 31.5. Devin Booker, 31.5. Porzingis, 31.5. Same for Brandon Ingram and Jamal Murray. Kevin Love is making 30. Here are the guys making 30. Love, Chris Paul, Gordon Hayward, Wiggins, Embiid, Joker, D'Angelo, Russell, Julius Randle, Kyle Lowry's making 28. DeRozan's making 27. Horford's making 27. Jalen Brown's making 26. Have we reached a zone there where you're saying, okay, Jalen Brunson belongs in those discussions? To me, the majority of these guys are still better than Brunson. I'm not finding justifiable comps here in the mid-20s in order for me to give that money to Jalen. You? With those names I just gave?
No. Is he better than Marcus Smart?
I'd rather have Marcus Smart on my team.
I would too. Marcus Smart has $78 million contract.
Now let me give you the guys making 20 and up. Miles Turner, who was at the game yesterday. A lot of Mavs fans were tweeting, please bring Miles Turner here. Lonzo, 20. Jarrett Allen, Jeremy Grant, Gallinari, Gary Harris, Van Vliet, Malcolm Brogdon, Harrison Barnes, Aaron Gordon. Now we're getting into the category.
Yeah, now we are. And guess what? Every team in the league has one of those guys.
Of course.
You don't need to pay those guys. You can find them. You can find them cheap. You can find them in the draft. You're not paying Harrison Barnes $80 million.
You shouldn't.
No, you shouldn't. Shouldn't. But teams do because they panic. It's like, oh, we got to win now. Look, I mean.
You saying no?
Yeah, I'm going to say no. Someone's going to give him. I like him. I like the player a lot.
You saying yes at 20?
Yeah, I think 20 is okay. But if it gets up to 25, I'm going to have to pass.
I agree.
I'm going to have to pass. He's a good player. Sorry, he's a good player. He's not a number 2. He's number 3. There's value in a number 3. There's value in having Jalen Brunson on this roster. Don't forget, they're getting Tim Hardaway back next year. That's already their free agent pickup. They didn't have him for this entire playoff run.
Yeah, but you can argue Brunson is, he's their second shot creator. It's him and Dinwiddie.
Yeah. He's a shot creator, but
is he there too, or do they have two whatever we call Porzingis?
They've got 2 3s or 2 4s or 1 3 and 1 4.
Like Dinwiddie or Brunson's not your clear cut 2.
No, there's
right?
no 2 on this team. Like I said, 2 is Kyrie, 2 is Anthony Davis, 2 is
Paul George.
I mean, Tony Parker was a 2. 2s are Hall of Famers. Let's be clear on that, right? For the most part, a true 2 is someone who's got a shot at I almost said Canton. Was it Springfield? A true 2 is a shot at the Hall.